Hey, what's up you guys? It's Kaylee and welcome back to my channel. So if you hear any noises in the background, I'm currently at home. We have the sprayer going for the grass. There are people in the complex that are building. So yeah, we have quite a few background noises today. In today's video, I'm going to be building a garden cottage type house. I actually built this for my Rags to Riches challenge. So you'll see there is a greenhouse, it has a pond, it has a play area, and yeah, it's a very different style than my usual builds. I'm more a modern builder and I like making the furniture modern and the interior modern, the exterior modern. So yeah, this is definitely a challenge for me, especially building the house, because I wanted it to look like a garden cottage and I wanted it to look farmhouse vibes, I went on Pinterest, I got some inspiration on there. So yeah, this build took me a good 3.5 hours to build. But I had more than enough time. I've been sick at home the last 2 days. I actually got tested for COVID yesterday. Luckily, I am negative, so that's great. So I just have some flu going. But yeah, I'm home again tomorrow, just so that all the antibiotics can have a chance to kind of, just heal me, I guess. But yeah, so I got a lot of inspiration off of Pinterest. I wish I actually saved the picture so that I can put it up here. But yeah, that little area over there, I don't know what it's called, but it's the triangular cross roofing thing. I want to say it's called a mezzanine, but I don't know. But yeah, I felt like that would work really well with the vibe that I was going for. I also went with curved roofs. Roofing is really not my strong point, so this one really tested me on that. But yeah, eventually I got that figured out. I think the thing that took the longest for me was the exterior, just because I struggled so much with the exterior paint, the build of the exterior, and then of course I struggled with the interiors layout, but only the upstairs. And I also almost forgot the stairs, but luckily I remembered. So yeah, also if I'm sniffing a lot, I am sick. But I really wanted to get this video out. I'm quite proud of the build. If I had to renovate it, I think I would make the upstairs a little bit bigger, just because the rooms are pretty small and I had to squish in the bathrooms. So this house has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, living room, dining area, and a kitchen. The kitchen is quite spacious. I always make the kitchens more spacious because in my own house, I'd like to have a spacious kitchen. That's a place where you kind of spend the most amount of time, so the kitchen really does matter. I did I did use some custom content, but it's easily replaceable. I used it for the outside paint, the exteriors paint. The wood is custom content. I think I would have used something from Get Together if I had the pack, but yeah, unfortunately I had to make do with what I had. And then I also used some decorations, but it's really minimal, so it's very easy to replace. I also do end up moving this house onto a smaller lot. I built it on a 40 by 30 at first, but then I move it to, I think, a 30 by 30 lot, just because there's just too much space for what I wanted to do and I run out of ideas. And yeah, this house also has a greenhouse because my Rags to Riches is all about flowers and growing flowers and doing flower arrangements and such. So I do add quite a large greenhouse. And I kind of just wanted this to be, I don't know, I think this house would look really well in the foresty area of, I think it's Windenburg. I think it's with Get Together. Windenburg. I don't have that pack yet, but that is on my list of packs to buy. Let me know what you guys think I should get next. I have City Living, Seasons, what else do I have? I have a few game packs. I've parented, outdoor living stuff. I have some stuff packs, which is Moschino, tiny living, laundry day, and there's another one. I don't really remember what packs I have actually. But yeah, I only have a few packs. So I was thinking of getting my next pack, maybe University. But then they announced that there will be a new pack coming out. So I might actually just get the new pack. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah. I also struggled a little bit with the landscaping. I kind of ran out of ideas. That's why I put the pond in, because there was this big open space and I didn't know what to put there. So I put a pond in and I felt like it really went with the vibe of the house. Also, one of the pictures that I looked at had like a pond around the house and then a little bridge. I wasn't up for that challenge yet. I mean, the rocks that I'm putting down here alone took me like 25 minutes because it's okay, probably less, I'm exaggerating, but yeah. I also did this build in increments because I slept a lot. But yeah, so it's fine. I always run out of things to talk about when I do these voiceovers, but I really do enjoy doing the voiceovers. It's quite fun. I always wait for everybody at my house to leave because then I'm more confident at speaking loudly. Whereas if there was someone in the house right now, it'd be very quiet and, shy. Yeah, also I had a comment on my previous video saying that I should let wind on the microphone, like when I'm talking I shouldn't like take the wind out or whatever. Let me know if you guys like that. I personally get, I don't know, it irks me a little if I listen to a video and there's like wind on it, the microphone the whole time. It just, I don't know, the sound, it just bothers me. Yeah, but here we are doing the greenhouse. I struggled with the windows at first. I wanted to use the bathroom CC packs windows, but I don't know, I think it's glitching. I think I need to update the pack because there has been so many patch updates. So I think I just need to fix that. Yeah, but then I ended up using the Moschino packs windows, which is more industrial, and I felt like it really worked well with the whole greenhouse vibe. I also ended up changing the glass roof to a more minimal style. I liked that pattern of the glass roof, but I kind of decided, you know, I wanted to fit with the windows. I also don't know what I really did with the hedge here. I looked back at it and I'm like, there's just this gap. So I ended up putting the tree there just to get the tree, like just to make the space a bit. I don't know. That's the whole thing for me, is building on a big lot. I don't know what to do with all the space, but I don't know what to do with little space either. So it's like a catch-22 situation. Yeah, and then I also did some terrain paints just to make it look more, you know, realistic or whatever. And I was first kind of like to only strip of dark brown ground in the greenhouse, but then I figured, you know what, let's just make all of it dirt so that it just, you know, when you walk into a greenhouse, it's that humid air, but it's kind of like cold sometimes, depends on the season, obviously. Yeah, so I kind of envisioned that when I made this. I also put in some beekeeping little units. I have actually never played around with the beekeeping thing, so I kind of wanted to get started with that. I did use some CC from, I don't remember which packs I used, but it's easily replaceable. You can just delete it and put something else there. And yeah, I wanted to put a trash can inside because if the plants die, I don't want them to walk too far, so you just throw the trash can like near it. And then I put some little lights from the Parenthood pack on the windows just to make it a bit more, you know, cutesy. You could also use the lights from the holiday pack that we got a few years back. Yeah, and then I decided to do a pool. At first I thought, okay, wait, let's do an infinity pool, but it didn't really fit the vibe of the house. It's more farmhouse, you know, I don't know. It's more a farmhouse garden cottage, so I didn't really think that an infinity pool would work that well. I also really stuck with only a few kinds of plants just to make it look more cohesive, I think the word is. I'm an English major and I struggle with words. But that's because my home language is Afrikaans, which is a South African language. Yeah, so let me know if you guys want me to do a video fully in Afrikaans and then put like subtitles. I think that would take forever to edit, but I'd try that. I also put in 2 clotheslines because, I don't know, it just looked better than just the one little random one there. And honestly, you can never have enough space for clothes to hang. Yeah, I put the wash bucket there. They're not going to use it. It's just for decoration. But yeah, it is there if you want to like maybe do this off the grid. You're going to have to change a lot. But yeah. And then I really wanted to do a nice barbecue area. That's the thing with South Africans is we love having braais. So that's like you use wood to braai with instead of charcoal or I don't know what else, or gas. So we love to have braais. So that's always an essential when I build houses because that's kind of, you know, on a Saturday you can have a barbecue is what Americans call it. So yeah, I really wanted that to feature in this house. Yeah, and I wanted to put some I wanted to put a nice big dining table outside because if you want to have like a little party for your Sims, there's enough space to sit. They can go in the pool, they can chill there, you know, do their thing. Also, this little part here where I'm putting the flowers on top of the wooded roofy thing took me so long. It literally took the longest time. And I got so frustrated at some points, but you know, it looks cool, so... yeah, now we're just working on the interior and I didn't really know where to start, so I decided to just start with the fireplace because I already knew exactly where that was going to be placed and then I just kind of went from there. I do have some feature walls that match the exterior walls. Yeah, and I kept the color scheme quite, I want to say bohemian, but I'm not sure if that would be the correct word to use. It's very brown and green and like darker oranges and more rustic looking on the inside. I've never actually used this flooring in any of my builds. It's from the outdoor retreat, outdoor living stuff pack, game pack. I'm not sure. Yeah, and you'll see I'm gonna, in that little corner to the left, I do end up doing like a little reading nook. And then later on, I realized, oh, wait, we need stairs. So I just removed the reading nook from there. But yeah, I think if I had to renovate this build, I'd make it all just one tile bigger, you know, just to have a little bit more space. But yeah. So I wanted to, at first, I thought I would do like a little area for the fireplace and then a different area for a TV. And then I just decided, you know what, there's just not enough space. So I'll just mesh the two. In the corner, you will see I did use a plant. I think it was also from the bathroom CC pack. So you can just replace that with other plants. You know, if you don't have the money to buy all the packs, CC packs are really great to just add some stuff to your game. I have the kitchen pack, the bathroom stuff pack, and then there's another one about a wedding or a farm cottage thing. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. But yeah, Tumblr is a great space to find some CC. You can also try the Sims Resource, I think it's called. But yeah, I usually just go on to, I think it's Fantasia who makes all the... Fantasia and Urban Sims. They always like talk about mods and CC and stuff like that, so I usually get my ideas from them. And then also Deligracy, she turned me on to the bathroom and kitchen stuff pack. I saw it in one of her videos and I was like, I need that. I need it so bad. I just wish there was a way to download CC with, like, to have the option to download the CC with the build, like that there should be an extra, just a little extra option that if you want the CC you can get it but you don't need it. It would make it a lot easier for me because I don't know. My builds don't always show up on the gallery because it has CC in. So yeah, I also never use these counters, and I finally had a place for them to go, and I kind of struggled with the kitchen layout. And then later you'll see the kitchen just appears because I forgot to press record again. But yeah, I liked using these counters, and we do add some island counters on the left side so that there's like a little breakfast nook area. And yeah, that the only thing that annoys me with these counters especially is it doesn't have cupboards that fit with it. So they have a cupboard style with the same name, but it doesn't fit. So I ended up using the Parenthood cupboards because the color fit better with the counters. And yeah, I use a lot of Parenthood in this build. It just really works with the aesthetic that I went with. I love that word so much. Guys, if I could say that word every day, I would. I probably do say it every day though. I also struggled a little bit with the dining room because I didn't really know what color I wanted to go with. And then I wanted to try maybe the dark. I should have actually left the table dark, but I do end up making it light again. But yeah, I don't really mind it. Yeah, and I kept the decorations a little bit more minimal in this build. I know it doesn't look like that, but I usually add too many decorations, and it's a struggle. But I felt like this house was already a more... Oh, here I wanted to put the stairs right by the door, but then I was like, no, okay, it's fine. We'll just move the reading corner. I don't know, with this build, it already looks very busy with the floors, so I kind of wanted to keep everything else minimal. And I also did like an L-shaped, kind of U-shaped stair just to kind of fit it nicely in that corner. And then there was still one tile left, so I ended up putting the washing machine and dryer just in that little area. So it's quite out of the way, you don't really see it, and your Sims can still use it as far as I know. Now we're getting to the upstairs, which I'm not gonna lie, I suck at layouts. I say this in every video, but I think I'm getting better. Looking at it now, I would have done the layouts a little bit differently, I think. But yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. I do make the rooms bigger. I do remove the one room that I wanted to use for a study. I do remove that completely to make the bathroom bigger. Yeah. So in this build, you're going to see there's a room for a girl. My rags to riches sim just adopted a child. So this is the house that they're going to be moving into. So I wanted the child to have a very pretty bedroom for my storyline in my head. And yeah, she's going to have like a nice, it's almost a blush pink. You know, I wanted it to match. I think that bed is from City Living, and I wanted the room to match the curtain that's hanging on the bed, which is like this blush, pinky, reddy, you know, with just a hint of red. I'm not sure what the color is, but yeah. And then I ended up putting in a little craft table, and the carpet, I always use that one with this bed. I don't know why. It's just the one that matches the best. At first I wanted to do her bathroom a bit more of a blue color, but then it just didn't really make sense for me to do that since I made the whole bedroom pink. So I ended up just adding some pink to the bathroom as well. The tiles on the wall will change. I also wanted to add this sorry, I'm at a loss for words now. I've been speaking for 18 minutes. I wanted to use that bathtub shower thing, but the bathroom was just too small and it looked too cramped. So I ended up just using a shower, and then the shower that I used, I think it's from Seasons maybe, I'm not sure, but then if you just, it kind of clips into the wall, so it looks like the tiling is part of the shower, which is a little trick I saw in one of another YouTuber's videos. I forget who, but yeah. And here I realized I needed to make the bedroom bigger and the bathrooms bigger. Otherwise the double bed wouldn't have fit, or it would have fit, but nothing else would have. So yeah. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. I'm supposed to go back to the doctor tomorrow. Guys, I can't. What am I doing? Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this video is a little longer than my usual videos. But yeah, I kind of just went with it. I really just wanted to build and create something while I'm lying in bed sick waiting for results about a COVID test. Which, if you didn't hear me in the beginning, I am negative, so yeah. At one point I was hoping, because you get like 10 days off work. That'd be great. But yeah, no, it's fine. I also forgot to move the dresser. At the end of the build, you'll see it's like against another wall, and that kind of makes it harder for the Sims to get to the bed. So if you do download this build, then please just move the dresser or remove it altogether if you want to. But yeah, this is more, I wouldn't say this is like a mansion or something. You don't really want to move your rich Sims. I think it turned out to be 80,000 simoleons. So it's more like a middle class house for 2 Sims. I think if you remove one of the bathrooms and just make 1 bathroom for the upstairs, you could possibly fit in another bedroom. Or if you make the upstairs a little bit bigger. Yeah, but it's a very small interior. I think all my effort just went into the exterior and I kind of forgot about the interior. But yeah, I'm working on it. Don't worry. If you've seen, you should see the first house I ever built. I should actually renovate that for the next video, because that house was small. I actually completely forgot to add bedrooms to that house when I first built it. And then I went back, I was like, oh no, there's no bedroom. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, we're getting to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for all my rambling, unless you like that. I like to watch speed builds at night. It helps me fall asleep, so especially when somebody's talking. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, let me know what you would like to see from me next, and have a good one. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.